Good morning, everyone. This is Brimster, and I'm going to play more Sharon. I am not going to yet turn her into the ball lightning build because realistically I don't have most of the aspects I need. So I'm just going to keep playing and see if I can get some more aspects this session. I'm going to stay on Torment 5. What do I want to run? Nightmare Dungeon is fine. Then a pit is fine. Then a nightmare dungeon is fine. Caressed Undercity is fine. Caressed Undercity is fine. Nightmare dungeon. We have a nightmare dungeon that will also complete a Tree of Whispers. That strikes me as a good thing to do. And we run Renegade's Retreat. Have some water. Don't know why there was all that gold, but there was all that gold. I'm not getting loot, am I? I mean, I'm showing things that drop with aspect upgrades. I'm not showing all legendaries, but I am showing legendaries that drop with aspect upgrades. At least I think I am. That was the point of the loot filter. Hey, butterfly. Just trying to do some aspect farming.
We better have the ransom we were promised.
Help! Please!
This is the stock fight.
Over here! Help!
Or is it a stock standard fight?
Over here! for your bravery.
Well, that went poorly. That was also done. See, it is showing aspect upgrades. Staff of Endless Rage. And I can go back and get some from the Tree of Whispers. You can go to bed, Butterfly. Don't let me keep you up.
It is done.
Piercing Cold, probably not great. Cremators, probably not great. I'm not getting the right aspects for sure. Ah, you're wired. That can happen. I probably should run some repeated pits to get my glyphs upgraded.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Like and subscribe. Yeah, I probably should just run some more pits, but
Perhaps a prize inside.
not really. I was expecting it to be obols, and it was obols. I'm having terrible RNG luck. Resist all elements. Daze for 2 seconds. I don't know. Yeah, welcome back, Eric. I said I was going to go play Diablo. I'm going to try this one. See how I go. Could I fail? Yeah, often. So just a loop. Okay. Yep, just a loop. Tried like 4 times to click on that. Should be able to pick it up with just those 2. Here we go. Time is no longer a concern.
So much good I would have done. So much good.
Perhaps a prize inside.
I got a trial of echoes. Interesting. That's going to be terrible with this build. Oh! Do I want to save it? No, I don't want to save it. I'm going to do it. It's a good way of trying to get some good loot. It's going to be terrible with this build, though. I'm not getting these charms I want. Storm Splitters. Isn't Storm Splitters one of the ones I want for this build? No. No, it's not. Is it one of the ones I want for Ball Lightning? No. Oh, yes, it is. So that's good.
Step up to my anvil.
So I still want Elemental Acuity, which is a ring, Overwhelming Currents. I also want Prodigy, so I want rings. So let's buy some rings.
Oh, sorry.
Nice.
Damn.
They can
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah.
terrible.
Nice.
Damn.
It's worth some.
Terrible.
Nice. Next one will be even better.
I want to try something. What happens if I put this in and upgrade to Legendary? Prodigies. That's an aspect I wanted. And it's a good roll on Prodigies. Conceited. That's not. Moonrise isn't. Inner Calm isn't. Elementalist isn't. Abundant Energy isn't. Of Cold, nope. Frenzied Onslaught, nope. What I'm after here is Elemental Acuity. Edge Masters. Isn't that one I'm using here? Yeah, but it's not an upgrade to Edge Masters. Combustion? Nope. Splintering Energy? Nope. 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 Can I upgrade these? No. Conceited? Nope.
Mainlander, what brings you?
Do I want to get rid of all this Paladin stuff? I'm kind of tempted at some point. Okay, so I'm now running another Undercity. Loop, okay.
Quite the challenge, eh?
Maybe. I am kind of under-leveling this deliberately. But I was getting aspects on the Paladin without needing to be at this level, which was like, what's going on? I think I'm just not being lucky is the problem. And it looks like it's just a run through. Might need to hit 2 of them though, so we'll see how that goes. Time no longer concerning.
I have devoured many of your kind. You fought well.
But not for very long. You cannot super chat. I do not have 500 subscribers, so I've been unable to monetize this channel.
The people of Sanctuary.
Been working on it for a year or so.
Regards.
But it has not happened. Ice Heart Brace. Don't think I need those. Pit, Varshan, Infernal Hordes. I can do an Infernal Hordes, then Nightmare Dungeon, and then Caressed Undercity. Yeah, it happens on Bremster puzzles all the time. Yeah, I've never been able to monetize this channel. I'm always like 10... I've been 10 subscribers short. I was 7 subscribers short a couple of months ago, but a whole bunch of people left and now I'm 12 subscribers short. It's been weird to be like within 10 subscribers for a year. Like only a few percent. I'm within like 2% of being able to have super chat turned on. I just can't get it. Because I was playing Artisan of Glimmerth on Bremster Puzzles, not on Bremster Games. I was then collabing it to this. Oh, okay. I was 12 off when I looked last night. It always goes up and down. It's weird. And according to this, everyone just left chat. Yeah, YouTube does weird things.
What brings you to the ancient isles?
Okay, that's one of the ones I need. Where did I put them? I've been putting them here. So that's the same. And that's the same. And it's the same as that one. So I've gotten Linter 4 times, but not any of the others I need. Thanks, game. So all stats and immobilize. I'm getting a lot of repeats though.
Goodbye. It has been a pleasure.
Slavashin. Not done Varshan on this character, but I do have boss keys.
That will come.
Onyx skull, not the one I'm looking for. But I completed the one I'm looking for is Strike of Stormhorn.
Sorcerer, far have you wandered?
Some of it's been teleport though, so it hasn't been too bad. I'm going to do that one. I don't think Hellborn are great, but...
You fight to live? Good.
No, I'm fighting to try and get some loot, but this is the war plan and... I don't know what offerings are supposed to be. Gotta be chaos. Everything's gotta be chaos. Even if it's bad.
You still believe in victory?
Honestly, the best way to support me for this channel, if you wish to, is Ko-fi. Because Ko-fi goes into PayPal, and I use PayPal to buy games. Not that I expect anyone to actually support me. You're allowed to, but it's never expected or required or... Still don't have 666.
Step forward.
I've recently been using Ko-fi to buy role-playing books, or PayPal to buy role-playing books, because I'm overloaded with video games at the moment. Untarnished Blaze, no. Duelists, no. Pain Gorges. I don't think Pain Gorges is the one I want. No, I don't want that either. This is not working. Vox Omnium. Where did it put that? Casting a core skill. I don't think Vox Omnium is what I want either. Nope. But I do have a Whispers. Well, thank you for donating. It's never required, and I don't want people to ever think it's required. I have 3 new alerts on Ko-fi. Yeah, we're hoping to catch... I mean, Keith will be picking us up from the airport, apparently. Oh, come on. Why? I'll have to have a look later. Yeah, let's have a quick look. I haven't logged into Ko-fi in a while. Thank you, Eric. Greatly appreciated. But we're hoping to catch up with Keith for dinner one night. Gem fragments. These are greater ones. But I kind of want to go for the Chaos, even though the other ones are greater, are legendary, because I want gear. Maybe that was a bad call, and it didn't work. Okay, so what have I got in the way of boss? So I can do this. Strike of Stormhorn. That is what I want for my... That's one of the pieces I want for my build. Rime Blood is not. Fang of Viper Magi is not. Onyx Soul is not. Gift of Frost is not. Flame Scar is not. But I did get a Strike of Stormhorn. So that's one of the uniques I want. Yeah, as I said, I've never been to the UK before, so I couldn't tell you anything about how that's going to work. Ooh, that's a new look. Briny Eye Staff. of the Frozen Wake. Looks weird. But I'm going to stick with a Tish. Okay. But what comes next? Soon we will see. Nightmare Dungeon. Do I have a key for it? Yes, I have a key for... Ooh. I have 2 keys for Nightmare Dungeons that are... But I need to get rid of some of the... Skull Reserve, actually, not bad. Dungeon Delve... And let's run... They're both Heraldric Strong Rooms. Let's run that one. But before I do that, pick up the escalation sigil that I just made. Why it drops it on the ground, I don't know.
I'm with you, friend.
I keep forgetting, Butterfly, and it makes me feel rude. Where are you based again? You don't have to be precise. I'm not after your name and address. Right. Love Germany. I'd love to go back to Germany. So we're landing in London. We're spending nearly a week in London. We're then doing Oxford for a few days. We're then doing Bath for a few days. We're then doing Manchester, then back to London, then home. So the places in Germany I've been are Munich. Then we did a short stop over in Nuremberg. Then we went to Essen. Then Hamburg. Then we left Germany for a couple of days. Went up to Billund. Then we went back to Hamburg. Then we went via Essen down to Karlsruhe, and then back to Munich. Enjoyed Karlsruhe. I mean, we were only there for a couple of days. We actually were there to meet up with friends from here. So the guy I was traveling with, he's one of his former housemates, who's one of his best friends, moved to the US. Mid 2000s, and his wife, who's actually a good friend of mine. They were in Germany for a conference in Karlsruhe while we were in Germany, and it was like, okay, this is... we can't not do this. So we changed our itinerary to... We weren't going to go to Karlsruhe, but when it was that, it's like, okay, we're going to Karlsruhe. So we drove down to Karlsruhe to meet them and spend a day. It was great. And we just walked the length of the city. See, this concept of you want to pick up shrine caps to put them on shrines is kind of crap, because you need to pick them up and you want to have the mob, you want to have the shrines for fighting mobs, but you can't pick up the shrine caps while you're fighting mobs. It's like, it's an interesting concept. It doesn't work in practice. I should have taken the other two. Doesn't matter. I'm bad at this. I have no idea how this works. I don't think I've ever seen a guide on how to do these well.
Nobody walks anymore.
Actually, I'm showing every legendary that drops. I'm just not getting a lot of legendary drops, even at this difficulty.
Mainlander, what brings you?
Let's do this.
You have a trace of echoes. The time has come.
This is going to go poorly. I mean, this is the wrong build for this, but I'm not going to last very long. A mistake. Doesn't matter. I have no idea what's going on here. And I'm here to kill anything. I'm just getting overwhelmed because my damage is too low. I can't kill anything is the problem. I just don't have enough DPS. Okay, that was a thing. Raiment of the Sea is not what I want. Yen's Blessing is not what I want. But there's some stuff in here and a lot of goblin stuff. So there you go. Yeah, I don't care about the stuff that's not showing up on the loot filter. That went okay. Did it go great? No. So, Raiment of the Sea is not something I want for either of these builds. So I'm going to mark that as junk. Yen's Blessing is not something I want for either of these builds. I'm just looking at this. Is not something I want for either of these builds. So no. Accelerating. I don't think, but it's an upgrade, so it's junk. Staff of Lamb Essen. Nope. So all of that is junk. But okay, that's a thing. So when I look at this, that's another duplication of that. That's a new one though. But that's another duplication. I keep getting this same one, but I can transmute it. I forgot about that. I need to go through these and get rid of a lot of them. It's another one of those. I need to go through and get rid of a lot of those. Basically any of those that's not ancestral. I thought I got an ancestral, but anyway, what are these? Talrash's Threefold Way is the thing that I want. All of that is terrible. That one there is also terrible. I think the one I've got is probably still the best. All of this I think I'm just going to get rid of.
What brings you to the ancient isles? Ancients watch over this one.
Descend into the Undercity. But before I do that, I'm going to do one of these nightmare dungeons.
I'm with you, friend.
Okay. Thank you. This aspect hunting is very weird. But I'm enjoying this. This is fun. This is just good, silly, monster slaying fun. I don't know. Oh, what? Oh, okay, there's still monsters up. I can never tell when it's complete. I thought it said completed. What is going on? Now it's complete. I can never track with these. I can't see what's going on. Because I got a message pop up, which I thought said complete, like Pillar Ritual complete. See? I thought that's what I got last time. Clicking on them is hard enough. I didn't even get through 4 that time. Yeah, I don't get these. I have no idea how this is supposed to be consistent or playable or anything. It's they're just kind of dumb. Have you ever considered not lying down in the middle of a deep, dark cave? Just a thunk. I can't remember the Futurama Santa song. I should watch Futurama again. That's a really good show. I actually got to quote it, or got to reference it at work the other day. I haven't seen Butcher in a while. Not since the end of The Boys.
Nobody walks anymore.
The Boys was good. Not as good as the books, but they did very well with what they had.
It is done.
Ooh. I don't know. Trying not to stress too much about it, and I probably opened the O-Bowls at the wrong place. I did, because now I've got to come all the way back over here. So the aspect I'm still looking for, elemental acuity is for... No, Mage Lords is a big one. Pants. Let's buy pants. Hello?
It's yeah. Terrible. Can't stop there. Come nice. Next one will be even better.
Oh, come on. Shredding blades. That's what I wanted for this. Yeah, shredding blades is what I want on boots here. Oh, apparently I've had shredding blades.
To break another's work.
I got shredding blades a while ago.
What do you think?
Nope. Nope. What is happening? Biting cold, not one of the ones I want. Doom, Wywood's Doom, not one of the ones I want. Was Wywood's Doom. Not one of the ones I wanted for this either. Nope. I still need Mage Lord's Overwhelming Currents and Elemental Acuity. Now those, I think, are quite good. So I am going to put, although I'm not using basic skills, but I'm still going to put those in my stash as something to potentially use. Now, I still have more. So is there still the tool? So the aspect I'm after.
I thought mainlanders had a sense of adventure.
Yeah, shut up. Is Mage Lords. God, they've made this site impossible to read. The icons are about 3 pixels tall. Helms.
Nice. It's
Also, an excellent pull, my friend.
fate's terrible. Oh, finished so soon?
Mage Lords.
Oh, it is a waitress, isn't it? Back to it then.
The next one I want is Elemental Acuity. Is Rings. And then Overwhelming Currents. Offhands.
More loyal friends you'll not find.
It's worth something. Not much, but something.
Terrible.
Hey, yeah, not too bad.
And I'm looking for Overwhelming Currents. There it is. And the next one I'm after is... The last one I'm after is from Rings. And it's Elemental Acuity.
Care for a game of chance? Nice. Damn. Nice.
An excellent pull, my friend. Fate smiles.
Didn't get it, but I think I've got enough now to make the build. So, 3 videos a week. That's correct. You can only hype videos that are, I think, less than 48 hours old, only on channels that have had, I think it's less than 100,000 subscribers, might be 50,000. And you can only hype 3 videos a week, because the whole point is they want people to say, these are the videos from smaller creators that are exceptionally good. Okay, so ball lightning. The first thing we want to do is make the skill tree. So we want... How does this work? Apparently a point in chain lightning with additional chains, critical strike chance, and power flux. You then want a point in charged bolts with movement speed, weaken, and overload. I don't understand. You then want a point in teleport with movement speed, blaze, and crackling energy. You then want all of the points in ice armor with cooldown reduction, permafrost, and duration bonus and barrier. You then want 1 point in Hydra with healing, frigid Hydra, and cooldown reduction. You then want 1 point in Lightning Spear with duration bonus, reverse polarity, and critical strike. You want 6 points in Familiar with bonus effect, healing flames, and charge. You want 15 points. This is wrong. I don't have enough points. So where do I take a point out of? There. Point in Hydra with that, that, and that. I spend 15 points there with multiple projectiles, orbital, and crackling energy. We then moved all the way down to ultimate, where we spend unstable currents with cooldown reduction, boundless, and damage bonus. On the bar, this is where things get messy, because they don't actually detail this one right. I have no idea how this is supposed to work. Teleport can go there. The ice shield can go there. The Hydra can go there. Actually, let's move the. Let's actually move these. So the Hydra can go there. I could put teleport on 2, I suppose. Oh no, let's put the ice shield on 2. Teleport on 3. Where the hell is teleport? And on 4, we want familiar. The enchantments we want are ball lightning and chain lightning. Okay. Paragon board. Okay, this is going to take a while. $249 points spent. I've got 241. So this is going to be a little tricky. We'll see how we go. Board 1. Board 2 is Enchantment Master. And that seems to be in the right order. So we can come across and pick up those, and we can come across here, and we'll also come across this way. Then we come straight up here to the glyph, where we put in reinforced. Hello, reinforced. Now we come up to, we pick up those, we pick up that, we pick up those, we pick up those. Now we are going to come across here as well, but first we come this way, and this will be board 3, which will be Static Surge, which I need to rotate into that position. And in there we put Exploit. We then pick up those, which we'll be preparing for when an exploit gets upgraded. Those. Those. We absolutely want to come across here, come up and get Static Surge. That's important. These are defensive stats are going to be important, so we'll grab those. Then we come straight down for board 4, which is Frigid Fate. There it is. And that seems to be in the right order. Yeah, that's correct. So we come down and across. We pick up those and that.
Welcome to my
We
home.
come down. Now we come across so we can pick up Frigid Fate. We then come straight down to the glyph where we put in Adept, which we haven't leveled yet. So we're going to be running some pits, ladies and gentlemen. We pick up those. Yeah, it's assuming that I've got a lot more levels of glyph than I do. But we'll get there. I'm actually going to jump to the next board and make sure I've got that locked in. So from here we're going to Searing Heat. And that is in the right format. We go straight up and get those, and that. We come across to the glyph where we put in Destruction. Which is another one we haven't leveled. So here's another problem. Now, from the glyph, we're going to come out, down, through the yellow, into the blue, across, down, through, and into there. Okay, so now as we level Destruction, we're going to want more, but I can pick up more down here first and finish that off, because this is going to power up. So we come, have not picked up those two, but I can also pick up those. From here I want to pick up those and that, and I think that's everything on that board. That looks correct. No, I missed that one. So now I come back up here and there's more stuff to pick up. So up here, I've got all of those. I haven't picked up those or the stuff up here. So I'll pick up those and there we go. Now, night butterfly. Now what I need to do is I'm going to drop down to like a tier 4. If there's, and then leave because I messed up. Because I'm not done yet. So I want to hire Subo and then Ray here.
Strength in numbers.
The Subo, I want that. But I've got a whole bunch of aspects to change. Now, one of the things I do have is I actually have the mid-game focus, which is Strike of Stormhorn. And I can make a weapon. No, it says I wanted a dagger. Why do I want a dagger? Because it comes with crit strike multiplier. I think. I'm just going to run with this for now. Until I can... Ah, but I do want to change over this. I'm just going to get rid of a lot of this crap, I think. I'm just going to get rid of all of those. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to pull out all of these. And I'm going to see that these are all the same. All stats and 4% chance to immobilize. Not sure which is best. But I do need to get a bunch of different ones. So I come here, I put this in, and I re-roll the set charm. And then I get a Malor, which is new. So great. Now I come here, and I re-roll the set charm. And I get another Malor. I come here. It's the same as that one, which is not as good. So I'll put that one back in and re-roll. That's a new one. Fur. Which is not great, but it is the right one. I got a Malor. So that Malor is better. That's one I also don't have. That comes out. I've got one of those which is... And I'm re-rolling these to get whichever one is the one I don't have. That's a fur, which I don't think is as good. That's a Beru, which is not as good. That's a Malor. I mean, ideally I want shock skills, but... Ooh, is resist all elements better than maximum life? I'm not sure. And there's the... No, I've got a linter. I need a Phoba. There's the Phoba. Okay. Is that everything? I think that might be everything. Oh, I can try an Undercity. Got to figure out how the build works. So I'm just going to do it with a... I don't remember how the build works. So if I fail, I fail.
Will be tested.
I forgot to do the aspects. So I'm running with the wrong aspects. Wait, I tried to click on that. Ice Hut Braze, I don't think is the one I want. No, it's not. But with that, even without the aspects, this is feeling very powerful. So let's put the right aspects on this.
The people of Sanctuary. They've sent their regards.
The legendary seal is not the right one. That's not the right one. Okay, so no and no. Okay, so but I am spending more paragons. And it's on this board, I think. Yes, it is. Except I'm not sure where I'm going with this board. I'm supposedly going down here, but I'm also taking that. Okay, great. Aspects. The correct aspects, please. So, Arcane Ward. Gloves get Elemental Constellation. Pants get Mage Lords.
The stars align.
Boots have Shredding Blades, so I'm good. Staff gets Overwhelming Currents. Now, that's something I need to fix later. Amulet may not be okay. Armageddon. Okay, we're good there. Ring 1 gets Prodigies. What I don't have is an offhand, so I need to get a one-handed weapon. I need to run some pits. Let's run some pits. Let's try and run a Torment. Let's try and run a 35. I don't even have close to the right stats yet. need to get my glyphs to 25. At least. Well, I need to start by getting them to 25. So let's do that. Kind of walking through these, aren't I? Let's put some more levels on it. If you want it, you gotta put a level on it. Actually, let's complete the whispers.
It is done. This place.
So there's a message on the ground somewhere here. There it is. I don't know which levels I've missed though. I need to check something in a second. None of the glyphs I'm using are level 25. So running pits is definitely the right thing to do to get them to 25. But I should war table, see if I can run pit. No. Let's try a new plan. See if I can get pit, pit, pit. I can't. Oh well. I want more cooldown reduction on this gear. Well, that was the fastest pit ever. I like it! Because if the butcher spawns, you get a bonus, and if I'm trying to get the butcher, that's kind of neat. So this is a quick way of getting my glyphs to the point where they're a little bit upgraded. Lightning builds are fun. I don't know what it is about lightning builds, but I always find them fun. Pushing through. I should stop soon. I'm going to do this because that way they will show to the left of... I'm going to try this. This should be okay, but we'll find out. Okay, there's a distinct difference in power level here.
Curse this place.
Where is it? Nope. No. So I've got the Paragon for this. What I don't have is the gear. I mean, this is going okay. It's not going bad. I'm still face walking this. Wow. Okay. The boss could be interesting. Things work. I want to get the glyphs to 25, then I might break. And now all of my glyphs are 25 or over. So that is a significant power upgrade.
Step up to my anvil.
And at this point, with a 2.5 hour session, I think I'm going to call this. This has been a good session though. I've got my ball lightning build a bit running, not fully. These are not quite right. I need to get a dagger and an offhand, and I've got an offhand kind of sitting here. Somewhere. There's the offhand. No, that's going to be a great offhand. I should just make that sword work. Okay, so let's do this. So what I want is overwhelming currents on the sword. Now it's got 4 stats. Now fire damage multiplier is terrible. So I'm going to actually lose that. What's this? It's a wand. Let's see what I get when I upgrade this. Intelligence and maximum life, great. Weapon damage, that's good. I mean, I can do this. That'll do. It's not great. It'll do. And then I want to put overwhelming currents on it. It's got its socket. So socket. They've both got sockets. I want to come over here. Socket, temper, crit strike chance. Okay. So we come up here.
Oh, it is a waitress, isn't it?
Where is crit strike chance? There. Maximum roll. And a masterwork. Great. Okay, that's a good start. Is it perfect? No, but it's fine. Okay. Socket, temper, enchant. There's no enchanting to be done on these. Aspect. I need to put an aspect on the wand, which is Armageddon. No, it's not Armageddon. It's overwhelming currents at this point.
Fate must have plans for you.
I then put the gems in.
Anyone asks, tell them it's from Skovos. Worthy of the ancients, this. That's it. You know where to find me.
Maybe. I want to see how this now runs.
Even needed.
Okay, so that was the equivalent of Torment 7, so I'm just going to change the game to Torment 7 and then take a break. But I'm going to come back on Torment 7, which is great, because at Torment 6, I start getting greater lair keys, and at Torment 7, Volatile Torment Dust. What about 8? Unique Charms now drop more frequently. Where I need to get to is 10, which I never got to before, but I think I will with this, because I'm still not running with good gear. And so I need a Frost Wand. I mean, I'm not going to stick with a wand, but I definitely need a Frost Offhand. That's better. Maybe. Maybe. And for a Frost Wand, that one. And for a horse... No. Don't have it, don't like it. I mean, I got that this season. It's not bad. I quite like that. Okay. And with that, I am going to say this session is done. That's some serious progression. The ball lightning build coming together. I need to get a few more pieces of gear, but that's not a bad start. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Chip. Thank you, Butterfly. I'm not sure if I saw Keith earlier. No, but thank you everyone for dropping in. There were other people who didn't say anything. You are also welcome. You do not need to say anything. I talk enough for everyone. Thanks everyone for jumping in. A lot of fun. And as always, good luck finding stories that make you happy. Bye everyone.